Name me something that a man must have from a woman to survive the rest of his days out that he can't do for himself.
Intimacy.
I'm going to get pissed off here in a second.
Why? That is something that a lot
You
of
think
guys
men will die if they don't have intimacy?
not
Yes,
saying.
that is a fact. Yes.
Thank you, Diamond.
Diamond, did you just say men will fall over and die without sex?
No, I didn't. I did not say that. But
Well, okay.
intimacy.
Saudi, hold on.
Well,
Diamond.
Explain myself.
No, there is no explaining. I'm going to get pissed off up here in a second.
No, I'm serious, Stacy. I'm serious. They won't like fall over and unalive.
Just stop. See, this is why men are superior to women. This is simple what I said, and you guys can't get it. As it pertains to life or death, name me something that men must have, or they'll die. Men must have from women to survive that they can't do for themselves.
But that is
Companionship and intimacy.
Back in the day,
You women make
the men
me
that they sent
sick.
to war, the men
Why,
that they sent
Stacy?
to war were the men who they lacked intimacy. They were a danger to society, so they sent those men to war.
Yeah. So okay, Stacy.
Stop it.
Okay.
We will never respect you. We will continue pumping you with babies and leaving you. See,
Okay, why don't you
listen,
explain
stop it.
Men need emotional support from their woman.
Or they'll die.
Okay, Stacy, explain. to
Stop
us.
it.
If there's
Stop talking when I'm talking. This is why listen, you guys complain about how men treat women. Did you know that how men treat women is predicated upon the respect level that they have for the women? You think we can respect women who are saying this? You are beneath us. If you think like this, you're beneath us. This is simple. I'm not gonna die if I don't get some ass. And if you think that, you are beneath men. You are beneath their comprehension level. You are beneath their IQ levels. If you think that because I don't get a hug from you, I die. Go ahead, anybody.
Because the thing is, Stacy, I don't think
hold on, Diamond. Hold on.
No, Cece, you keep telling people to hold on because you want to do most of the talking. That's not how it goes up here.
Diamond, let Cece talk and then.
No, Diamond was talking.
Oh, okay.
And I run this platform.
Sorry, Stacy.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I can't remember this guy's name, but because he did not have intimacy with women, he never had a girlfriend, he had a 0 body count, he went out and did mass unalivings because of that.
I want all of you to prove. See, Kevin Samuel's show will live on forever. Forever it will. There's things that he said back then, 3 years ago, that they still don't get today. So out of 8 billion people, you're going to pull up one instance, ma'am. Is that what you're really going to do?
Stacy, look at the nursing home.
Sadi,
The
stop
nursing
it.
home.
Your turn to talk is after she's done.
It's not necessarily one case scenario. That is one of the most popular ones, but it happens quite often, like back in the day. Like I
Give me the
mentioned
stats
before.
on it. Since it happens quite often, give me the numbers.
All right, give me a moment to pull up the exact numbers, and I'll get back to you.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, like I said.
Well, you don't have anything to say. Yeah. This girl doesn't know how to do anything but talk. Listen, you know what? I'm telling you, you force us to not value you. And both of you ladies are typically cool in the show. But I need you to understand why you force us to not value you. Because men are more than just, we're logical beings. Now, after I get done pumping you full of my jungle juice, I'm going to roll over because I'm going to be incapacitated for about 5 minutes, right? If there's nothing that you have to offer me while I'm regrouping, no decent conversation, if our minds can't meet somewhere in the middle, ladies, You serve one purpose to us and one purpose only. The infamous belt buckle jingle. And see, you get on us for disrespecting you, but we're really not disrespecting you. We're treating you according to your value, is what we're doing. If I can't get you to understand that I'm not going to die, listen, both of you are beneath me. If that's your thought process, you are beneath me. You are less of a human than I am. It means I can function, and I'm more effective in this world than you are. If you really believe these things that you're saying, because if what you're saying is true, then what about the eunuchs who have sworn off sex in order to focus on the Lord our God, Jehovah? What about the real Stacy Prince who has went a year and then after he wrecks the year record, then goes another 6 months without dying? We are forced to not respect you just by your intellects. You shouldn't be okay saying these things on these platforms. Now I'm going to let you guys go. Go ahead, justify it.
Around 35% from the violent crimes towards women it was because of an intimate partner.
Diamond, stop, Diamond. Tell me what you think is wrong with what you just came back with, Diamond.
No, I'm not talking about like the rate for all of it. I'm talking about globally.
I'm going to go back to my question. Name me something that men on this planet must have to stay alive from women that they cannot do for themselves.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to like the answer, Stacy.
Well, it's not about me liking it. If you can make it make sense, I will abandon my views and I will adopt yours if you can make it make sense.
Well, the thing is, it's not strictly about men. It's also women as well. If we're heterosexual people, right?
Diamond, I did not ask you about women. Do you see how broken this is? It really goes to show us that you don't have the answer.
I mean, I'm getting there.
No, you're not. It doesn't take. Okay, so let's flip that. Do you want to flip that and ask me what women must have from men? We know that list will look like something from old Saint Nick, won't it? See, it's nothing for me to write my list down, but you guys are having exponential trouble. Do you want me to go first or you want to go? How do you want to do this? Who's going to run the infrastructure? Who's going to run the infrastructure? Who separates you from wild animals, right? We are the borderline between you and all of the danger that is present in your immediate environments. Without men, how can you keep clean water going? What about the sewage? What about the home building, right? What about law enforcement? You see how crazy this is and you guys can't I can keep doing this and you can't name one thing. And that's what makes you guys look crazy to us. You say, well, I'm getting there, but I didn't have to get there. I just started firing off, right? And you can't prove any of the things that I named wrong. What about the infrastructure? Who created your college curriculums? Who did it? Everything that you ladies latch on to claim to be powerful and independent came by way of men. But you can't say the same for women. We built everything. And we're still building this platform that you're on right now. You think a woman built this? You think a woman built Facebook? You think a woman built Instagram? If you just listen, you can understand how this conversation sounds so damn foolish. The fact that you guys are attempting, I'll show you proof that women are inferior to men, even on an intellectual IQ level. You guys let somebody trick you into believing men and women were equal. When if you just stop and look in the dictionary, men can't be tricked with things like that. We can't be tricked into stuff like that. You were literally tricked by very expensive branding and marketing into believing men who have 17 times the hand pressure of women, men whose bone density and structure is way sturdier than women, men who are 5 times stronger than women are equal to women. See, men can't be tricked into that. We can't be tricked into digging deeper and deeper into our pockets at church. We are not the same.
Let me ask you this, Stacy, and tell me if you agree or disagree. It's on topic.
Well, I don't think the initial question got answered.
Well, trust me, it will. See,
You see what you guys have to pull. You see all that you have to go through to answer a question. Yet when I flipped it, I just see. This is why we think you're crazy. But hold on. Rock with me, Stacy. I'm cooking. Let me cook, Stacy. You shouldn't have to cook. If you have the answer, just start saying it. What do men need from women to survive the rest of their days that they can't do for themselves?
But Stacy, we need each other.
We don't need you.
Men need women.
Name it.
Same as women.
Listen, here's where you're crazy. Here's where you're crazy. The statement you just made, I've been asking you to name for over 30 minutes now, and you can't. You just like saying it, but when I ask you to name what we must have from you to continue surviving, it's been 30 minutes here.
Okay, men die 4 times higher in statistic. Men die.
Okay, just never mind. At this point, I'm looking forward to hearing from CC. Just let me hear from CC. God damn.
So, men do need women because who are basically holding, like, men cannot give birth. So you need a woman to
Miss Cece, Miss Cece, listen to me. Name me something that men who are currently on this planet must have to survive from women that we can't do from ourselves. Ma'am, I don't want any more kids, ma'am. So what must I have from women to survive, ma'am?
Emotional intimacy.
Or I'll die, right?
Loneliness is a disease, Stacy.
CC.
What's up?
Why are you speaking like that? Why can't you speak like a classy lady?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me fall in line. Yes, Stacy.
Look at her. So listen, do you think that we desire to be frustrated with women?
Wait, say it one time.
Do you think that we desire to be frustrated with women?
No.
What I'm trying to see, I think you guys get offended. So let me say this to you. You're valuable to us. Do you understand that? Very valuable. Very valuable. So valuable, in fact, we have taken other men off of this planet behind the disrespect that we've seen them display towards you. Now, if we can talk, it gets different when we start bringing up logic and facts. My car will not respond correctly to me if I don't put any gas in it or electric charge. That's a fact. That is not diminishing the value of the car. It is just a fact. If all of the women were removed from this planet today, men could still survive the rest of their days. We would manipulate the environment and force it to yield to us the things, the nutrients that we need to survive. If men were to disappear today, those of you who have opted into living in wooded areas, animals would be a danger to you, your children, your livestock. You wouldn't be able to contain them. If all men were gone, the alpha females, they would consume you very fast. And there would be no justice system, which men have created, that would protect you from it. Because the alpha women would start their own they would start their own governing body that justified the things that they do to you, and there would be nothing that you could do about it, because they would say there is no more voting. So you won't be voting any qualified minds in. We're going to continue to have this tyranny over you. We whoop ass when you don't do what we want, and that's just that. And we don't understand why you don't understand that. The infrastructure that holds everything together, the dams that are the size of small cities, that if they crack, will flood a small city. When those crack, we have to fix those. Women can't fix those. Our nuclear reactors. So it really bothers us when we can't get you guys to understand these simple things.
But my thing is, Stacy, if you don't mind, okay, I'm just trying to elaborate.
Talk to me. Speak your mind.
So you're telling me that a man don't need a woman at all? Like, are you trying to inform your audience that men are okay with being alone? I mean, or like, because men do need women as much as women need a man.
Okay.
I do believe that. I do believe that there are men out here that are committing suicide because they don't have any emotional support behind their woman. Like, you know, men are scared to be vulnerable, and so they basically, you know, commit suicide. Like that a man needs a woman.
Okay. Diamond.
You need an egg in order, you know.
We don't want that. See that you guys keep bringing up those kids, and we keep telling you we don't want any. We could flip that on you. You can't have the thing that you guys tout that you're most powerful at. You're not even as powerful without us. So do you want to play it like that? Your guys' superpower that you always say we can have babies. You can't do it without men. You don't possess the seed of life. You hold children. We provide the children. You are an incubator. You do not produce children. We do. It is alive in us. It is not alive in you.
Okay, well, I think my initial standpoint, I think you were misunderstanding what I was trying to say.
What I do know is my question never got answered, but that is an answer in itself. So you can go ahead and change this up now.
Well, initially what I'm trying to say is I don't think men will fall over and unalive, but
Just stop. Stop speaking. Just stop.
Now, Stace, you let her finish.
No, we're gonna do this. The dictionary definition for the word need. Require, because it is essential. And it's sad that we can't get you to get this. Gasoline or electricity is essential for the functionality of a car. Without those two components, the car is rendered useless. Name me something that women have that without it, men will be rendered useless.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Welcome to Death Row.
See, I'm going to tell you ladies this. More often than not, when women are this argumentative, this uncooperative, you end up getting pounced the top of and used simply for one thing and one thing only, the infamous belt buckle jingle. For those of you who aren't familiar with the infamous belt buckle jingle, it is that point when a man climbs the top of you, gives his 2, 3, 4.5 pumps, right? And because he sees no other value in you other than the sex, the moment that he releases his jungle juice, the first thing that you hear is that man reaching for his pants, signaling his exit, because he can't find any other reason to just linger around you. He's scared the conversation will be like this. Look at this conversation. Could you imagine a man dismounting a woman and she has the mentality to where she can't understand things this simple? Do you know what those conversations would be like? There wouldn't be one. There wouldn't be one. You would get that, or you would get some, shit, shorty, what you about to do? We know you guys have gotten that. You've gotten that. And it's because outside of sex, there's not a great deal of value that a person can see. We're supposed to see the value of a woman permeating off of her long before she ever arrives at her destination. Even rumors about her value and how she affects people when she speaks and when she's around reaches her destination long before she even gets there. This is the value of a different caliber of woman. These are the women who have been secretly supporting the most powerful men in the world. Unfortunately, we probably don't have 3 of those left. Listen to this conversation. Listen to it. I can't get you guys to agree to something that you are trying so hard to come up with an answer to, but can't come up with an answer to it. And if I were you guys, I would tell myself from a logical purview, damn, I've been trying to think because I want to shut him down like a mother. If I've been trying to think, but if I've been up here for 30 minutes and I can't think of nothing to answer his question, maybe there is nothing. It's nothing.
I wouldn't say all that now.
Name it. Name it. Name it.
Godly.
Name it.
Give me some time.
You've had 45 minutes.
Sir, I'm sorry. I don't spew bullshit. Okay? Like.
So you're saying other than bullshit, you have nothing that can come out of your mouth?
Well,
It doesn't have to be bullshit. It could be the answer that you have.
Somebody says something, you either
Name it, name it, name it. Each one of those women came back and said, well, he wouldn't just fall over and die, but
a man needs a woman egg in order to make a child.
Please, get this whole egg argument.
CC, listen.
No.
You're only good for sex, CC. I'm telling you this. You can change it, but as of now, you're only good for sex.
And I'm giving you an answer. So you don't believe, Stacy, you don't believe a man needs a woman at all? So can you bury a kid for 9 months? It's not about the sex.
You know what's getting scary? They're not joking. This is a serious conversation, people.
You're asking a general question.
These people are serious. I was waiting for somebody to say I was just trolling you, Stacy, or something. These people are really thinking hard. This is real. This is real.
You're not thinking enough, sir. You're not thinking enough.